not gonna lie, dog. Ain't no way that niggas should be rapping, telling other people this is exactly who they popped. They popped them at this time. They popped them right there. Like, yo, let's lock all the way in real quick. First of all, we about to go ahead and do this little reaction to Bloodhound Lil Jeff. So it says it's the rapper that killed 11 people. Now, I heard Lil Jeff was like that. You see what I'm saying? That's what I heard. Bro, I seen the video with the tattoos and everything. The nigga had the 11 teardrops. Now that's crazy. 11 teardrops, bro. That's yeah. So we about to see what this time out. I don't know who made this video. Shout out to whoever made this video, but we about to tap into this.
The notoriety of being a famous shooter makes
but
you
I
an even bigger
Jeff
target
music,
in the streets.
That shit
it
was
might
hard,
mean
though,
that you aren't
for
around
sure.
to savor the work you put in to make your life better. And for this Chi-Town gangster, he was too far gone to ever be redeemed. It's your boy Luesta, and this
Shout out to Waster, but I heard that Lil Jeff
is the
was a
horrifying
crash out.
story capped inadvertently at the age of 14 when his house was shot up due to his older brother's own gang ties. Meanwhile, his father, who wasn't around, allegedly had ties to 068C.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Lil Jeff looked like he was always a badass kid. No cap.
block. Hailing from 79th Street and Maryland Avenue on the east side, this is Black Disciples territory. And eventually, Jeff threw caution to the wind when his dreams of basketball were over.
I was 16. I was trying to play basketball, but that's around the time I ain't make the varsity team. So at 16 was when I was realizing this shit real. I don't know what the I'm gonna do. Cause you know, after that point, it's like once you don't make that team, it's over.
Left with no direction, he soon found himself
At 16, he thought his life was over with and the only option was to drill? I mean, come on, my nigga. That's why it's important to have good role models in your life, my
in the
nigga.
waiting
Like,
arms of gang life. Founded in 2015 as an offshoot of gangs known as Braindead and Drill City 079, Lil Jeff swore allegiance to the Bloodhound crew when he hopped off the porch at the age of 18. Pitted against enemies like BKN, Trap City, 800, and the 8-Tray Mob among others, Jeff put the same level of dedication he once gave to his hoop dreams to terrorizing his ops.
I'm gonna show y'all who just got his ass cooked. That nigga was mad. Him right there. It wasn't him, but it was another. I'm gonna show y'all, look. He had on. It's him right here. Ooh,
Now 1500
he ain't had none of this shit.
What a burst was that?
Man, we
Yo, Lil Jeff on the live with dude homies, showing dude.
holding this nigga, cuz his ass was
Show
fucking.
that bitch. I mean,
We got an MC already, Stone.
I'm having my way in Chicago, Illinois.
Now
This
we got
shit
another road.
hey man, give them people their shit back. Like,
them that they should never been trying to kick it down Atlanta Green. Damn. That's it, $10 that cost them his whole hustle career.
Oh shit. He popped him for $10 a line of green?
Everything he worked hard for, the cost lost all $10.
However, in a world where some individuals do this without having any genuine commitment to the cause, this certainly wasn't the case with Lil Jeff. In fact, he didn't even seem to care if he got imprisoned, considering he literally attempted a drill on IG Live.
Tell that bitch tweak.
What?
That bitch was just tweaking.
Despite his young age and lack of experience, Jeff quickly became a
started
key
popping that
player in the
bitch on
gang.
live?
The turning point came when his close confidant Z-Money was taken out in what was believed to be a backdooring hit. This killing shattered a decade-long truce between Bloodhound and Trap City, igniting an all-out war. For Jeff, this was a pivotal moment, the point where he officially declared open season on his enemies.
I'm taking the killing school. Class start next week. You gotta at least have 2 bodies though. For I ain't coming with if you ain't got shit, I can't work with no beginners for. you gotta at least have a 2. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minimum. I'm gonna start at 2 minimum.
What the hell?
Y'all know why I'm gonna start at 2 minimum. Now I'm just doing it for a tradition. I'm gonna start at 2 minimum, man. 2, you gotta have a minimum of 2. No, anything, you gotta have 2. You gotta have a minimum of 2 of them bitches to come to school. You just gonna sit.
Yo, let's get this together real quick.
Your dumb ass in this seat, and whatever I say, do it. If you do anything scary, bitch, I'm smoking.
Within a matter of
Yo! Oh, nah, yo. Worst teacher ever. That nigga get mad at you, he just gonna pop you. You're not gonna be able to finish the class.
Jeff would allegedly rack up 10 bodies, even commemorating this grim milestone with a tattoo. Some of their identities are still debated, with names like Lil Gutta from Hit Squad, Clay and Crew from H-Ray, and a 33-year-old known as Black from the Evans Mob, frequently mentioned by so-called Chiracologists. Up and unleashed gunfire, leaving him dead on arrival at the hospital. In the aftermath, the driver Robert Smith opened up about the horrendous attack.
Smith says he hit the gas when someone standing outside of the car started shooting. He rushed going to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
I was running stop signs at intersections to get away. I had to stop at a light because there was 2 cars coming through the intersection, so I couldn't run it immediately. And I looked back then, and he wasn't moving anymore.
Oh, nah, bruh. Yo, that's brutal.
Though no arrests were officially made, Lil Jeff hopped online immediately to claim responsibility.
Go ask the ops that Michael Drake put shit in park. Go ask my ops that Michael Drake, his ass ain't making fuck. Go ask my ops that Michael Drake, his ass ain't get out that car. You know that? I was right there, you know that?
And from there, he continued.
Oh man, yo, this nigga was really bragging like he did something brash and bold. Something big and grand. Like straight like that.
To antagonize his foes by reenacting the scene for his own amusement.
Go, bitch, we set shit up. When I ran up on
Up in that
While this brutal crime cemented his reputation.
Hey, okay, now I'm not gonna lie. After knowing what I was rapping before then, I probably should have seen that song out loud. Cause he popped that nigga, yo. That's why they tell you to know about what the fuck you rapping about. But I do like that song though. That song is crazy. For sure.
His most infamous act came on January 26th, 2024. The double murder of 2 high school students who go by the name of Montario Monty Williams and Robert Lil Rob Boston, which were both members of rival gang BKN.
Man, them niggas some little kids, bro. I feel like these little niggas just be wanting to be gang members, bro. Like, yo, I promise you, shooting at niggas and getting shot at is not cool. Like, you can do anything else, my nigga, and go get some money and go have fun, bro. And, yo.
Were prompted by an attempted robbery that he escaped.
Have someone ever tried to take like some of your belongings from you?
Now listen, I ain't gonna lie. A nigga did run off on me before. I will tell you that. Niggas did what they did.
That nigga Bird talking about some What the fuck? Hey.
What, he zeroed you on the move or something?
Yeah, basically.
That happens to the best of us, brother. We know I've been finesse.
Yeah, his ass ran off and it wasn't about shit.
We didn't know I've been finesse, bro.
It a little shit.
That's what comes with the streets.
Shit wasn't about nothing at all. I'm talking about at all.
Believing BKN to be responsible.
It looked like he just was looking off into like the distance, just thinking about that shit. He probably was like, yeah, that nigga thought he took something. Yeah, that nigga, man. Lil Jeff was different, man.
Monty and Lil Rob were outside Innovations High School when masked assailants hopped out and let off shots. After they were hit multiple times in the chest, Monty and Lil Rob died at 17 and 16 respectively. These killings shocked Chicago in terms of both the scale of the broad daylight assault and the age of the victims.
Under this CTA 11 and 17-year-old, both students at Innovations High School were shot and killed, fear piercing through the busy midday.
We was supposed to get out of that for 12:50, and then they started shooting. They was like, can't nobody go in, can't nobody come out.
It happened shortly before 12:30 this afternoon. Police say 6 students were walking out of the school after classes were dismissed when a car and SUV, both dark in color, pulled up.
And a group of individuals exited said vehicles, fired multiple times, striking 2 of the teenage students of Innovations High School.
But for Jeff, it was just another thing for him to boast.
Oh, nah, he popped 2 high school students?
About.
I feel if I get mad enough, the shit will start happening. I went black for like a week, and poof. Gotta go after that one. Poof. I came back. Poof. I don't let them niggas though.
In his newly launched rap career.
That's crazy.
Lil Jeff made reference to turning Za into Za, referring to another moniker for Monty,
Bitches wanna eat dick cause they know I smoke out. We really spank shit, turns out into za.
Suddenly, Jeff became a rising name in Chicago, and as he transitioned into music, his notoriety only fueled his buzz. But with his growing legend came an ever-expanding list of enemies.
Man,
while he's often
that's
recognized,
what I'm saying. You can't be riding around trying to pop everybody and not thinking that you gonna have no enemies about you. I'm just
as a
saying.
rapper, it's important to note that Lil Jeff's music career was incredibly short-lived. His earliest tracks like Can't Beat Us only
chat, this shit
surfaced
is
about
crazy,
2
bro.
years ago. But with his name now carrying weight both in the streets of Chicago and on Reddit as an active shooter, his Stepping in Blood mixtape soon got immensely popular. Soon enough, he was getting calls for interviews where he became cryptic about the exact activities he was up to on the streets.
Cause they said Bloodhound Lil Jeff got 10 bodies. I said, okay, well he can't be in Iraq then. This nigga must be, you feel me? In the UK. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to get to know the Bloodhound Lil Jeff story today. Can you start by telling us where you from?
Chicago, you know what?
Asking him if he got 10 bodies and then saying that is kind of crazy.
These niggas scared, man. I'm outside every day. They ass ducking. I never see people on live drop.
I ain't never seen nobody. He said them niggas ducking, and them niggas all got on them tight ass jeans.
My low, showing their ass where I'm at. We be outside every day. I be from up everywhere you could think of.
Soon, Lil Jeff's legend continued to expand, with speculation growing that he wasn't solely active in Chicago. In both his own music and that
The nigga that got killed out there in Chicago on some weird backdoor shit was Lil Scoom too, man.
of his allies like Lil
that shit was
Scoom,
weird.
there were lyrics hinting at him and Q50 operating as
weird,
hitmen.
man.
It's wild. And then the even more crazy thing about Jeff and Q50 is that, you know, allegedly they were doing hits for money in another city. So there's a whole bunch of lyrics that they've got talking about I'm in Milwaukee taking hits for the hits for paper, doing hits.
He is 12. He is the cops themselves. Like, he dead ass is probably like a private investigator for the FBI.
For change.
Or something, like on
And
God.
only since my documentaries came out, there's been a new theory on Reddit that there's basically was a triple homicide in Milwaukee that my first hit wasn't a regular hit. It's actually crazy. These guys are taking it to a whole nother level, and you can tell that they idolize Von.
As wild as it sounds, this theory was backed by Jeff appearing in Milwaukee rappers' music videos, along with artists like K-Rax paying tribute to him on Instagram.
Free bands for life.
Although he believed the city was beyond saving, Lil Jeff insisted that no matter how much success he gained as a rapper, Chicago was the only place for him as long as he had unfinished business.
How can we make Chicago a better place?
Yo, this is why you just gotta teach your kids, bro. This is why you gotta teach your kids to stay away from the wrong crowd. And this is also why you gotta put that belt to the ass when your kids is cutting up. I'm not gonna lie. This is why you gotta whoop that ass when they cutting up. I'm not gonna lie, yo. Straight like that, bro. When your kids is at the age where they feel like they can do whatever, they can say whatever, they can act grown and they not grown. Belt to ass. That's all you gotta do. It's the only way to fix it.
You can't, this shit.
Otherwise, you got your kids running around like these niggas.
What you could do for now is just mind your business and just that's it. Just stay in your own lane. That's all you could do. But it's f***ed up. I ain't this shit f***ed up. You just gotta get the f*** on. If you can move, go ahead and get the f*** out of here.
Yeah, I know you aspire to move one day once you.
No.
No?
I ain't ducking my shit, boy.
Then you wanna stay?
I love the rack. It's busting.
He love the rack. It's busting. Come on, my nigga.
I'm gonna move one day though, but not right now.
I'm not even gonna lie. That shit would have blew me, motherfucking sniffing shit on my table, nigga. That shit would have had me high.
And some interviewers, such as DJ yooo, attempted to advise him. But being young and reckless, he wasn't really trying to hear it.
If a student graduates from this school, their future probably not looking too bright.
Wait, what you trying to say?
I'm saying there's only two places
So
they
my
can end up
future
being.
not looking bright.
I mean, I don't know if you graduate from the school or not. I don't know.
It's like, man, just look, is my future looking bright or not?
But I'm just saying, if you graduate from a killer school,
He trying to say my shit ain't looking bright.
no, you.
Hey, that shit blew him. He was like, oh my God. Hey, that ass though. Hey, that shit is funny as
You're
hell.
a rapper, so your future looks very bright. But if a young man go to a killing school, you know.
Become a rapper and have a bright future. See, there you go. Bingo. Money and be well. Exactly. He could do a lot. Listen, that shit come with more. Listen, there's a lot of shit behind the scenes that I can't tell you, and that's why I'm trying to skip questions, cause I can't come on. I'm trying to skip the question.
Right.
Get the fuck on from it.
Like, come on, like, yeah, he's stuck on this shit for too long. I'm not gonna lie.
Besides, Lil Jeff had a pretty cynical outlook for someone who was barely even old enough to drink. For one thing, he was scarily at peace with the prospect of his demise, but the alleged mass murderer claimed that if he did go down, there'd be vengeance.
They say I'm dead, tell them let's get back. Oh no, they still finna go spin for me though. They still finna spin for me. That boy hell got caught in you rap. Yeah, or not. Folks say he still finna go spin for me. Whoever did that to me, we spinning on y'all that.
Throwing away souls like dirty napkins is crazy.
Damn, bro, and it's crazy because these niggas be manifesting their own death, bro. Like, yeah, exactly. He says talking in pre-death is wild. At least he was prepared to go willingly. Like, that's just crazy to me, dog.
Talking in pre-death is wild.
At
least he was
prepared
really to go. Clearly, Bloodhound Lil Jeff wasn't scared of going down in a blaze of infamy. In fact, it appeared that he felt there was no way around it once you entered that life. In this sense, Jeff shared the same mindset as one of his rap idols, King Von.
Somebody kill somebody, everybody got family, somebody relate to him or somebody cool him, you kill him. Now everybody that he was close with is trying to kill you. It's a never ending, or they gonna kill, let's kill somebody close to him.
Right. Hey, how does that end? How y'all stop that?
It don't stop. It's to everybody, all the people that playing the game, it's gone, you see what I'm saying? It's the last man standing. It's either you gonna be in jail, you gonna die, or you getting lucky around this bitch.
Primed to keep pushing as long as he could, Lil Jeff would never back down nor retreat. So when things went left, those in the know saw it as a foregone conclusion. Inevitably though, if you knew Jeffrey, yes, inevitably. And sure enough, in the same year that he was catapulted to fame, Lil Jeff would be taken out of the picture. Considering how much dirt he did in the streets towards his rivals, Lil Jeff was already
And see, like, bro, I think that's the part that had fucked me up the most when I had figured that out, bro. Like, the nigga wasn't even rapping for longer than what, 2 years? They took him out of the game.
firmly on their most wanted list. But the situation escalated when he was caught in Trap City during an attempted drill. After chasing his enemies into their own territory, Jeff stormed into a house, aiming to take out an op, only to catch a bullet to the chest. And although he was rushed to the hospital, it was a little too late, as he was pronounced dead on arrival. The crime scene noted that a male victim, John Doe, was near a sidewalk when he was struck in the chest by gunfire. The victim was transported to John Doe, was near a sidewalk.
So that's how it looked.
1 years old, and for his enemies, his death was a cause for celebration.
Damn. At the top, that bitch say F Lil Jeff, and they got 2,000 people watching these niggas. Oh my god.
They say they chopped that brain.
Hey, twig.
Hey, overpaid. What you want? Can't eat this shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, yo.
I gave you that. Hold on. I gave you that. All right, bet. Pop that right now.
But to so many others like FBG Young, it was a case of a young man striving to be something to the extent that it killed him.
I feel like they die out faster because they just jumping into something they don't know the steps of it. They just like, okay, jumping in and go off to diss songs and still gotta catch the bus or still gotta ride and catch the Uber and stuff like that. So they don't really know like a lot of things can affect you with going that route, especially when
100, like niggas, these, man, bro.
you ain't got everything taken care of already. You still a kid. When you first starting off anyway, you still living with your mama. You probably ain't got no money. You gotta take these buses. You fucking with these hoes that fucking with these other people. So it's all stuff could play out, but they not.
Yeah, facts though. And especially with like the females, bro, like they be choosing. And like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, at one moment she can fuck with you, and then the next moment she can be fucking with the nigga that don't fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Not knowing this at the time, though.
According to Chirac experts, the death of Lil Jeff was linked to the attempted setup of a man named Trap City Rob.
Like, I don't think he should be in jail, but in Chicago, they lock up the wrong people. They let out the wrong people, you know, and it's just crazy, man. But Rob, he's still up in there.
Fuck? Oh my God.
He's still up in there. He got charged with the murder of Lil Jeff.
Rob was recently picked up for the murder after a witness allegedly placed him at the scene. In a bizarre twist, cops had to use 2 sets of cuffs on Rob's due to his sheer size. But with a lack of solid evidence, he was ultimately released. Lil Jeff's fans...
Man, he not trying to talk about none of that shit, bro. He trying to get over that. He probably not even happy that he killed that nigga. And everybody, and that's the thing, motherfuckers be trying to glorify this shit, bro. Why are we glorifying young niggas like this? They're 21 years old and who are lost and getting their lives took, bro. Like straight like that, fam. Why are we glorifying this, bro?
They simply saw it as a case of squandering the potential he had. He jumped off the porch at 18, which means he had nothing to do after high school but hang with the wrong crowd, and went hard in the streets to catch up or prove himself.
Man, bro.
Having a name as an alleged killer and definitely a robber while moving around like that is like having a death wish. But while most normal people saw him as someone who simply squandered his potential and fell victim to the streets, so-called Chirocologists praised him as a legend.
Is the legions of kids on Reddit who are really like worshiping Lil Jeff for the amount of murders that he was apparently able to.
Jeffology? Yeah, there's a Jeffology.
They have a Jeffology
subreddit.
They're calling him J-Roy, which I was very into that.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this nigga Adam is lame as fuck.
In a tribute post, Lil Scoom89 couldn't believe what happened to his fallen brother, saying, "I love you. I'ma be with you real soon."
And so I forgot that it wasn't, I thought Lil Scoom had passed first. Scoom passed afterwards?
A talented rapper in his own right, Scoom had big plans for life beyond the shy.
Like, where you want to be at age 33?
Somewhere in Europe in a big ass crib with my wife and kids. So not worrying about shit. My first goal now is get away from him for period point blank.
And it's always the niggas who want to get the fuck out of this shit. But niggas gotta understand when you hanging around the wrong crowd, bro. Your fate is never what you think it's gonna be. I'm just saying. When you hanging around the wrong crowd, bro, 9 times out of 10, they probably gonna get you into some shit that you've never seen yourself in, that you would have never got yourself in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
I already know.
You gotta be cool off that shit, bro.
What's the point of living? Shit, I wanna have kids, gang. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I don't get no. How tough you is on my dead cousin grave. What a real nigga scared of death and fucking jail. My cousin grave, don't let no nigga tell you they not scared of that shit.
But tragically, Scoom wouldn't get a chance to achieve any of that. Instead, he barely lasted a month before he was ambushed and murdered while simply trying to get a haircut. And with that, Chicago Drill was relieved of 2 of its biggest prospects for the future, leaving a glaring hole in the scene.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, Trap Lord Ross is really the police. Any nigga that look like this, bruh, you already know he doing some Inspector Gadget type research on everything that he's into. Straight like that,
behind bars by now.
You know, Q50's still out here. He got arrested for a little period of time, but he got let back out, and he's just out here, you know, navigating the streets with supposedly with 8 bodies. I don't know how he's not in jail. It's actually kind of baffling, this whole situation. I think if Jeff was here, he would definitely be in jail, facing really serious charges for a number of bodies that he'd allegedly committed and claimed.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think Trap Lord Ross worked for the FBI.
Those guys made it really obvious, you know.
In a rare interview, Q50, who spent time behind bars for firearm possession, insisted that he's still pushing on for his brothers in every way.
Okay, how did Lil Jeff and Scoom impact your life?
Alright, so I ain't gonna lie. When I lost my big brother, I ain't gonna lie, that shit, I'm gonna keep this shit a buck. Cause I ain't no more, you know, I ain't no lying ass nigga. That shit hurt me. That's my big brother, it's my everyday nigga.
Man, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that shit gets serious out there, twin.
Death of Scoom was the
my boy
last
said
straw
85 followers, man.
away.
We can make that shit happen for sure.
That was my heart. Cause Lil Bro, the thing y'all don't know about Lil Bro, he had a sweet soul. Lil Bro always smiled.
We got 80 followers
he
right now.
Smile out of me.
We hit that goal.
So it's like when my little brother died, and it was a month after, I took that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I had to take a minute, like, you know what I'm saying? My big brothers, they had ended up just putting me where, like, not no hospital.
He be off them drugs, man. That nigga be tripping.
And then they just put me in a different spot so I could get my mind straight and don't move off the motion.
Later, he revealed that the loss of Philly's YBC duel affected him as well.
He doing this shit genuinely. He didn't want to fade out of nothing. Folks, I ain't like, we barely, when me and Duel get on the phone, we barely even talk about music.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, Duel was doing a lot of tripping. That nigga was getting on there and he was trolling and doing a whole bunch of bullshit, yo. Let me pause it.
In a surreal moment,
gone. He was 21. He's gone. He died a couple months either before or a couple months after. I think he died before both of these niggas died. Lil Scoom, I don't know if that's Scoom. Lil Scoom also is gone as well. And he died a month after Lil Jeff died.
Which depicts where we're at with drill. YB.
I mean, come on.
Duel was also a collaborator of Lil Jeff and Scooms on the track Long Live Jeffrey Dahmer.
On that, but when you talking about real work and you saying like shit that's open, I'm talking about like shit that, come on, bro. I get you need some type, like a certain type of image to be the type of rapper that trying to be whatever, but that's telling. You doing all that police shit, all that, that's telling. But
all that. FBI, open up! You gotta stop it. I'm not gonna lie, dog. Ain't no way that niggas should be rapping, telling other people this is exactly who they pop. They popped them at this time. They popped them right there. Like, yo, let's lock all the way in real quick. Motherfuckers putting all this in songs. I'm surprised niggas don't be in jail.
Oh yeah, we did that. We smoke cause yeah, nah, that shit goofy.
It's goofy.
Because when that becomes commonplace, it'll no longer yield the same kind of star-making quality. And so they'll always have to up the ante, and that is a terrifying thought.
And it's gonna be
face red as hell. Yeah, that's some real little brother shit. Long live Lil Jeff, man. Long live Scoom, man.
Why is bruh a hat like that? What kind of hat do that nigga got on, and why is it flat all the way?
Free flow now, man. Fuck the ops.
We exited the recording studio and were met by 6 masked gunmen who emptied over 60 rounds at us at close range, injuring 4 people.
The shooting happened
60 rounds? Yo, if I was him, I would never go around no niggas again.
Sidewalk where 4 men were shot.
And in the process, a cameraman is struck in the jugular with a bullet, narrowly escaping. Lil Jeff in the works, it's clear that his legacy will live on, but he could have been so much more. Not to mention that if he never got caught up in this life, as many as 11 others might still be alive too.
Yeah,
Stop
man,
the violence.
he good.
It's your boy
He
Luesta,
good,
and if you guys want to see more videos about the dark side of hip hop, you can click one of the videos on
He
the
didn't
screen.
die.
As always, I want to.
He good. He good. He got hit, but he's still
Thank y'all for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Okay.